What is up, everyone? This will be my Pantheon jungle video, and Pantheon jungle, I've been having a lot of fun with him. I think in the current patch, he's extremely strong. He's really good for the early game, and really in this patch, early games are super good because of Feast of Strength being really strong and really cheap for your team. You can assure them as a jungler, you're actually giving your team huge overall values, plus overall, it's a really snowballing game right now, and kills are worth even more, so it's good to have a jungler like Pantheon. So you want to pick him if you want to play early game, or you're against a comp that's going to be really annoying. For runes, you want to go conquer this setup. For pathing, you start blue, red, or you can solo raptors. I prefer to start red or blue. This game, you can see the enemy comp is Tom versus Jax, and my bot lane is Heimer Lucian versus Karma Mel. So right away, I want to go bot side because this is a really easy to punish lane, and also I have relatively aggressive bot lane, so that's what we want to do. And we start blue as well because we're against the Diana jungle. So Diana jungle isn't really someone who's gonna like punish us or try to cheese us because we start blue, right? If I'm against like a Talon, literally in this exact same scenario, I had a Talon who was just really annoying to play against because of that, situation where he just invades me on my red. Even as a Pantheon, you're going to end up having problems there. I like to pull it a bit if you feel unsafe or unsure. I recommend not doing that. Just play it real safe, make sure you kill it. But you can understand Pantheon, the way it works is your Q does percent will crit pretty much if they get below a certain threshold. I think it's like 20%. So you can see the HP. That red icon is pretty much telling you it crits, right? So you early game, pretty much like around 200 to 300 HP is when it's going to crit. Later on, it's going to be much higher, so don't worry too much. Your W is just a point and click stun. It does, a good decent amount of damage on a single target. You always want to use it on the big camp. That's exactly what you're going to prioritize here. And here are your W when you enhance it, right? The ability going off, what you're noticing is actually, is your abilities get enhanced by autoing or casting spells. So right now I have an enhanced ability. With your Q, it does more damage. Your W, it actually does like a kind of like barrage of attacks, which is pretty cool. So here I see the Diana is actually doing it like a cheesy play top. So what I like to do in those situations is just take their blue. I don't like to steal too much. I like to just take their blue if I smite up, because the blue is actually just, the most value of, if you're stealing a camp, it's pretty much the most value you can get, because the blue is not going to respawn for a long while the other camps might actually respawn in time. So here, just steal the blue, as you can see. Drop the ward right there, because the ward most likely will show her as she walks pretty much down this path to see if her blue is stolen. So if you see instantly and you react pretty much instantly like the way I showed you, you're going to be on a pretty good timer that you should not really lose out on too much. And there we can see the Diana, she's missing out on that camp, which is good for us. But we will end up having to, lose out on possibly the bot crab. And I honestly don't care about the bot crab that much. But I do, enjoy having the blue. But I think Diana might go for a bot play here. Or my bot lane is just dead. Either way, I think I might just head over here. See if I can get a flash W combo off. And no flash W combo, that's fine with me. They'll push the wave in. And I'll just kind of farm my Krugs here. I just want to see what's going on for a bit, though. They're actually playing really aggressive. Aggressively dumb is what I like to call it. Let her Q that, and then I'm going to walk this way. I could go for her too, but realistically, Diana could respawn. And if she respawns, she runs to me, I'm not going to be able to get that going. Just flash W, stun, and then Q them. That's like the general combo on Pantheon. Not much to it. Really good high damage. Overall, I'd say my early game is, pretty much A+ right now. Really good early game. Really happy. I just have to get my reset off and prevent Diana from stealing my Gromp. Crab, double crab, doesn't matter. Blue is much more value. But the Gromp is where I cross the line. So here we want to go into the tunneler, get a sweeper, or I'll just buy a refillable. I'm going to head over here. So goal is to not let her have my Gromp. She can have my crab or whatever. But if she takes my Gromp, pretty much that's like my go sign to like invade and fight her. My team should have checked, but sometimes people don't like to check. So just see. It's a Gromp up. Fine. Good. Okay. Now we just go farm. I don't have to, invade her and ruin her entire game. I just play normally now. And here you can always, smite, boom, get slow. Like we talked about, as you get more damage, you get more levels. The threshold for where it crit is going to go up. It's 20%. So just remember, 20% is like usually 300-400 now. It's going to be, this would be a crit, right? Because you can just kind of see it. And then boom, crit does a lot of damage. Once you get 5 points into Q, know, it's just going to keep going up and up. This Yone is going in a weird spot to base. Let me just see if he's actually basing in that brush or not. So here we're just going to walk up. Boom. And yeah, just a simple crit. Why he bases there, I honestly don't know. And here I could invade and try to play for Dynaform, but we can look at the balling situation. It's not good for me. Like, I'm going to get rotated on by Karma Smell. They already have push. You can see they're already kind of invading. Like, they're walking up to check. I don't see a good reason for me to do that play. So we're not going to do that, right? So we're not going to do that. What we're going to do is actually just check to see if Dyna's on Dragon. That's what we want to know. It's not on Dragon. Good. Okay. That's important. Now we're going to War Dragon in case she does it later. And here I have time for my Krug spawn. They have 2 wards here. So we can see Karma could have warded over the wall here too. She could have warded where I am. But you can see they just hit that plant and revealed my location. I'm pretty much just defending. I'm just preventing. I don't think it's going to crit, but this is actually crazy for it to be honest. So what we're going to do is actually run in here. Here we're going to E and Q. This guy's going to try to run, but we have our W coming up. But he's way too fast. We'll just give him that one. So in this situation, I honestly don't know if I want to base. I want to play for grubs. And I do want to try to like have some stuff going on, but I'm just going to take the top crab and then we're going to play off that. The Diana Baron or Dragon play, like she's getting these cheesy stuff going, but realistically, I personally think dying for objectives is really bad early game, especially for your tempo. Tempo is your speed on like your jobs to do, right? Like you just have so much things you have to do as a jungler that when you lose out on even just an early game time to clear, you're just like, your game is just so bad. So I really do think minimizing deaths is extremely important in this meta, in this game of League of Legends. As a jungler, you just have to like the death has to be worth it, you know, like it has to be around jungle farm. Like you have to be getting a death but also having like your jungle cleared. That Diana realistically not having much jungle cleared isn't going to be a great one for her. She's probably playing extremely, you know, very objective oriented, which is fine. You can win the game off of objectives, but the thing is you actually have to kind of have, you know, right people around to make this play. So what I'm gonna do is just charge up my passive. I'm gonna just look on the Diana here. So what we're gonna do is just sneak up. What I'm gonna do is just sneak up on her and see if we can get a kill here. And yes, she gets that kill. Great for her. But now I can just, you know, cannibalize her jungle as well, right? So there's just a lot of, you know, bad things that happen from these sort of deaths. Very delayed sound of that. And taking 2 camps from her here, it's just really, even just 1 camp, it just isn't good for your game. Like what she's doing, I would say, is just too much sacrifice for objectives when you could just play much more sort of farm oriented. I'm just going to kill this thing fast and then I'm going to reset and go for my bot side. So a lot of times what you're going to notice too, especially is, you know, if you do something, oh, she saw me in my top side. What does a Diana want to do? She wants to go into like my bot side. She's going to go into her bot side and then she's going to try to go into mine. She's not a good jungler to do that. So what I'm going to do is just base and kind of go into my next item, which is the cleaver, right? Most of your builds are going to be cleaver. You're going to go Sunder Sky. You're going to go cleaver second. That's your build path, right? That's the best build on Pantheon. Third, fourth item is like Sterix, Spear of Sojin, and you're pretty much a god after that. So here I want to check my camps. I want to see if she's on my red. She on my red? No. She on my raptors? No. Pretty much you check these 2 camps. She's not on either one. She pretty much isn't invading you. So we just go and pretty much farm in this situation. My team dying. Yes, obviously. Doesn't look like my team is doing that well. But the most important person is yourself. So you can actually see she stole that in that one window, which is sneaky, sneaky. We have to respect that there could be a Dyna lurking around. Just want to see if he's here too. Wonder where she's going, right? So I think she's lurking around still. I could ulti and force an ulti play, but it looks like, okay. If I get on Mel, it's really good, right? But the problem becomes like, I don't have the best follow-up yet. I need Lucian ulti at least. Well, I also need them to like maybe chunk them down. That W being down is actually very good for my next play. Our W is a very long cooldown, so now I feel quite good about going in here. So now we're gonna go in. W is her most important ability, right? Because her W is just gonna give her that damage. It's going to give her, or not damage, but it's going to reflect. It's going to buy her survivability. And so we're able to get that kill. Very nicely done. And do I want plates? You know, I feel like I earned a plate, so I'm just going to go for it. Plus I see her Gromp is up, so maybe we can actually do something about that. Few hits here. Very nice. There is a pink ward here too, so we're just going to clear this pink ward. I don't know if I can steal her Gromp yet. I just think I'm a bit delayed on it. And I think being delayed can be a little risky too. Karma is going to be here in a second. Oh, actually almost killed. Not the best for me overall. Obviously, I was really greedy there. I needed to just kill her fast and just run, but if not, throwing the Q and the empowered Q, it just wasn't happening. So here I want to see which boots I want to get. So armor boots, MR boots is usually what you're going to go on Pantheon. This game, they have CC, they have a lot of AP, pretty much all AP, so we're going to go MR boots. I like to do it right after, you know, like my item, just because it's really, you know, it's just going to be really powerful for you to get. They just have to reset. And Dinah shows there, so that's good in the sense that, like, okay, she isn't on dragon. My team isn't really in the luxury position to like really give me much, so I have to really be happy with, you know, whatever I can get right now from them. Doing the dragon is just going to be really important for us. Oh, this Diana pick is really going to be good too. Problem is, I think I need to like play around like my Malzahar ulting someone too. So here I'm just going to keep chasing. Very nicely done. So we were able to get that fight off. I couldn't really talk too much because I was in the zone. So I was just focusing really hard. Need like one spell because Dinah can just literally come from base and be right here. This is bad. Probably should have done the crab. Depends if she says, okay, this dragon's fightable, but realistically it shouldn't be, so that's good. She doesn't come. She's probably in her top side then. And yeah, what I'm doing in the fight a lot is just Qing, auto-attacking, Wing. Your E is a damage reduction ability, so it's like, it can burst people down, so a lot of times you see me, I kind of like double click on it. But realistically, it's mostly going to be used as like a main primary sort of damage ability as well. Which is just crazy here, by the way. We'll get that spear off, and after that, we're kind of chilling now. I see Diana's in the top side. I'm probably not going to push this wave because I kind of want a base right now. A lot of fighting. Violence. Why do we need violence? We need peace in our time. Peace in our time, everyone. Peace. And also, it's benefiting me a lot right now. So next we want to go into Cleaver. I'm going to just get the Phage and the pickaxe vibe. I'm going to go straight into my top side. Diana could be on the Herald. This guy, if he goes for the tower, honestly, I might just ulti. It's going to bring me close anyways to where I'm trying to be. I'm just going to ulti anyways. This Dinah could be here now. Oh, she got me there. Oh, that was not ideal for me. Obviously, like, we take those. But kind of sad she was able to get me there. I'm gonna set my refillable. I'm gonna go into the cleaver now. So 2 item spikes, really good. Third item, Derrick's. They were pretty AP heavy. So I will think more about maybe what I want. I'll probably end up just going into, you know, this upgraded MR boots for now, and then maybe like a Spear Sojourn. I like maximizing my damage. I think Cleaver with Spear Sojourn just does so much damage on Pantheon. And a lot of times you're just kind of gluing onto people and they're just like really like trimming them down. And this build, really, really OP. You can go Soloq's third too if you want more survivability. Personally, for me, Unending is really good last item. So Unending Despair is just a good last item. Usually these two are like your core with like an MR boot. When you want to build them is just up to you. But that's just what I find to be really, really good for Pantheon. If you're against like a full AD comp, you can go like, you know, 80 items too. Sorry, if you're against like a full AD comp, you can just go armor items as well, right? It's not like you can't go that. This Zoni is going to go for towers, so I just want to jump on him here. Because I think I do have kill damage here. So here I'm just going to try to get on him. I'm going to E right away. Surprisingly, that was much closer than I thought it'd be. See if I can bait him here. Oh, wait a minute. It's her. What? That kills me? Oh, Mel's such a super champion. She will die for that, though. Honestly, I thought it was Tahm Kench. I was like, there's no way Mel took that TP. This guy needs to just, you know, actually get on her here. 2 seconds. But you gotta, like, maneuver a little, my man. Just gonna do that again to you. Jax, what's going on there, Jax? I thought you had that under control, my man. Oh no, he's getting played like a fool here. Jax, I thought you had this under control. It's not looking good. Well, Lucian's got this. Lucian just has to auto attack and she's dead. She has some flash now. I think they're really, really not in a good spot, so that's good. I don't have to do anything for a bit. I haven't really been able to farm. Like you can see, like my farm is taking a bit of a beating because I do sometimes when you're in a situation like this, like your team needs you. I'm the only one who looks cool, and I have to just really play to make things happen for my team a lot of times. And that was sacrificing a lot of early farm to make sure my team has like good map positions and stuff like that. That's just the outcome of it. We're going to play for Dragon as well here. And for Dragon, just make sure you're farming as much as possible. You never really want to stop farming. Dragon's 28, so we still have a bit of time here. Personally, I think this mill is just crazy to be here. But Diana's going to be here, so we just have to leave. We need to group up here around this side. See Tahm Kench is here, so we have to kind of avoid him. Guys, they're on Dragon, please. Poor boy. Oh, I got it with the Q smite. Surprisingly, the Yone was hurting me. I need to E better there. I'm not going to chase the Diana. That's something for the rest of my team. And Otacon's up. So Otacon is the most broken objective right now. Listen, if your team is winning, you have to be getting Otacon. I promise you. You just have to be getting Otacon. Like with Pantheon jungle too, like just don't give the enemy team Otacon. And one thing I want to really iterate on too, your empowered E is broken in team fights, right? A lot of times you're jumping in, you want to use your empowered E because your empowered E, if you're going to take a lot of damage from the enemy team, gives you 50-50 like armor and MR, right? So really OP, really important. I don't really use it that much early, right? Because it's not really, it doesn't do anything besides really give you that empowered damage. So just emphasize as much as possible, because I really, if you're going to lose games on Pantheon jungle when it starts to get to team fights, it's because you're not using your empowered E. Because if you empower E, you can still walk up and W them. It gives you a speed boost. You're going to speed boost and just be on top of them, right? So it's not going to hurt you. But it's essential for surviving damage, because you're going to take a lot of damage. Having 50-50 is the reason you're able to stack HP so well. You rely heavily on your empowered E to be able to kind of play around that. I'm just going to do this camp right now. And here in your empowered E, when you're jungling, you can see this 50-50. It lasts like 4 seconds. Like, it's really strong. Really, really strong. Just want people to remember that. Yone is a broken champion. I don't have armor. But realistically, you just want to... should be able to kill him here. All you have to do is kind of E him here and then kind of fight him around. W, stun into the Q. Never mind. I guess Yone is just broken. Oh my god, I have no MR. I have no armor. He's just able to 1v1. Almost actually didn't empower my E there. I think it would have gave me a lot of armor resist there. The shield bro, the shield bro is actually where things went wrong. The shield is so broken. I need to kite him more. He's really strong for 2 items. This champion is so literally disgusting. Until I have like Spear Sojourn, I'm not really going to be able to kill him in that regards. My team, we kind of threw a bit there. I don't think he can kill Jax. I highly doubt it. Jax does counter Yone, so later on in the game, it's going to be easy for him to kind of play around that. But I do need my 3rd item to really have damage. I think it's just... actually, I'm trolling. I should have went Serpent's Fang. It's the shield that's like the problem. I think I need Serpent's Fang. I don't know when I should build it. Probably after this item. Maybe I should have built... I should have built a 3rd though, because it would actually help a lot with like Yone too. That's like what I'm recognizing right now. Serpent's Fang, sometimes you're going to have to build it against this comp too. It's really good. I kind of forgot about that item. But it's no big deal. We'll build it right after. Ain't nothing to lose. So here you just want to keep playing like calmly around like whatever farm camps you have. Yone is under probably cocky because of the play earlier. So he thinks he's much stronger than he is. We can easily, you know, make plays. Like, okay, he's actually still scared, which is respectable because you should be. Tahm Kench could be a potential kill target, but really it's hard to get on him right now, so I'm just going to keep farming. Timer, what are you doing, my man? I do think we can just kill this guy, though. Oh my god, we gotta go. Just ulti him, bro. It's so late, though. I mean, that's what I was trying to do earlier. We can just one-shot this guy. I was waiting really so long. Damn, the Mel damage. I didn't have my E up there, so I was unfortunately not able to get much. I want to go my Fang now. If I get my Serpent's Fang, I'm going to be in a really, really good... So I think we smashed them in team fights. Obviously, our Heimer support is a bit of an adventurer. I don't know why he's doing that. The Mel is a primary target we have to go on. You can see how much damage she's able to output quickly. But because Dinah and Yone are dead, she should not be able to get Dragon. Now Mel is dead, so she shouldn't really be able to get Dragon off that. But I do want to kill Tom with Malzahar ulti ASAP. Now with my items. Oh, wait, what? This Lucian, why are you dashing before you see the indicator of where it is? That's just funny to me. He just has to wait. I'm trying to move faster so I can get here a piece of this. Just get the dragon. That was spicy. I mean, just stunning people, using your damage as soon as possible is the essential part. You have to make sure you're doing. Crabs take so long to spawn, by the way. Your E, you can press it twice to do like the extra damage, but realistically, you need it for like your damage reduction in fights. You're mostly just QW spamming. That's all you're really thinking about, using your W as soon as possible. Having ability haste is essential for exactly this reason. It's exactly what we're going to be able to get off on here. I do really want my Serpent's Fang too, so I need sort of like, we need time to get to that point. I do believe though, like the current power of what I'm at, it's really hard for them to win because of how powerful I feel. And I know I need to hit this to reveal if they're on it. I don't think they can be. It would take way too long to get there. We can just force this as well if we wanted to, but I first prefer to look for, you know, picks before we force Barons. I'm just gonna do Yone here. This guy's actually crazy. Oh, he hits me with that. I could have Baron. We could have Baron. I was obviously going a little crazy there. Computer's lagging a bit. Ignore it though. Ignore it. Here I need my Fang. It's very essential. I missed our Baron angle, but I'm feeling stronger and stronger. Like the scaling, people say Pantheon doesn't scale. Dude, I'm telling you, if you build like this, you're gonna scale. I promise you, there are some scaling going on. Malzahar, drop your Voidlings or something. If he has ulti, you can actually kill here, but I don't think he has it. Plus Mel's gonna kill him. I don't think I'm gonna have it yet. I really need Fang. You can see the shields are just absolutely devastating to me. There's like a shield every second. Oh, Heimer, why are you even here? But who am I to blame? I'm the one who started all this because of my ambitions to be... just being really cocky. Wait, this Mel is trolling. 100% trolling. That's actually really good. Jax, you gotta go, my man. You just gotta go. I'm telling you, Jax, we can kill. I have Smite ready. Damn. Yeah, I thought so, Mel. Damn, she had flash. Wait, just kill him. Does Lucian not have armor pen? He does. Does he do like 0 damage? I don't even know what to say. I have my Fang now. Damn, if I got that smite, it would have been really good. We have Dragon Soul coming up in a minute. Really need like my tankiness now. I'm gonna save up for like my Sterix or Unending. Probably end up going Sterix here. My Jax is just very like, he should have just been on like fighting them right there. They were split. I knew they were split, so I'm excessively like spamming that. And Diana now, she's kind of getting stronger, but the good thing is I'm like really strong now with my shield breaker. Damn, man, they're just everywhere, these rats, man. Yone's already here. It's not even on a wave. But I'm gonna just keep, you know, just focus up. Dragon's still up. I have my ulti for when Dragon's up. We're just losing in a lot of areas. And that's where frustration starts to build. My team is like really not like valuable if they're just getting one shot, right? Like this Heimer's value is 0. We need this dragon, but I need my team to group up. I need Tom not to be in the fight, and then we just easily win. We just have to be grouped here. Lucian needs to be grouped here too. I need wards. Like, does our support not have vision? We have 0 wards. They're actually TPing, so we lost it. It's already gone. I don't think we can steal him. Just kill this guy and then maybe we can chase more. We need to actually push now. Tom TPs for that. That's good. I'm just going to push. I need to get level 18. I need to get my last item. Then I'll be really strong. Sterix will help me a lot in this game. Obviously, maybe some more MR could be really good too. But I mean, the Yone is going to do a lot of damage as well. So I have to run into that issue. I'm trying to break this tower here. It's going to tank it. Break these towers, start to push a bit. They're actually down Yone and Tom for a bit. I want to go on anyone here. Mel most likely. Beautiful hit though. Beautiful hit. Heimer, you finally have accomplished something worthwhile, my boy. But you guys are overextending now. I don't think there's much more to get. Now I need my items. Look, I already bought the thing. 5,000. I should have bought my thing earlier. I think this was a big missed opportunity, was not to buy this 3rd item. It would have been really good for my game. But now you run into the situation where you're not going to have like a tanky item. I don't think it matters that much. I think HP stacking's fine here. I do have a lot of ways to like CC people and also get, you know, 70 armor MR from my E. Much more than any other thing. So I just want to Sterix and get my final item. The Baron's coming up in a minute. We do have, you know, like I feel very strong right now. So I like to sit on this component while I'm waiting for the 2K. You can buy like, if I don't have it by like, you know, next objective, like Dragon, I do tend to just buy like the HP pod to get like the empowered stuff. This guy's very aggressive for no reason. Easily just get ulti. Why are you even there, my man? What are you doing? Oh my god, what are you even doing, Malzahar? That was like, why are you just walking up on midwave? We see them all right there. That can easily just go on there. Hopefully nothing happens. I can just keep farming for a bit longer. I'm trying to push hard here. We have a lot of time on Baron itself, so like I just don't care for... We don't actually have to do anything realistically. I can base and reset here with my HP. Mel just needs to die. Jaxman, I just feel like just one job really. Oh, bro, I held my Q there, so I wasn't able to throw it. What is going on in this game? Where is my teammates, man? These games make no sense with how people are. I don't know, man. Snell's like 1 HP in that fight, and then somehow Lucian doesn't know how to like hit him with a spell, and I don't even know. I messed up though. I should have just... It's just hard to go on Mel. She's got Karma shielded right away, so I wasn't able to be on top of her with my ultimate. I do have Sterix soon, but I really need Sterix so I can get more tenacity, in my opinion. Also, we need to like get this Dragon Soul. It just helps a lot. But because I'm on a timer, it's a bit tricky. Jax is just... I don't know why he's wielding so much MR, to be honest. I'd rather him just get like a Sterix and just more damage. At least kill somebody. Anybody. Extremely awkward that I'm not gonna have Sterix for this. So awkward. This guy needs to just die. Malzahar ulti. I feel like Malzahar doesn't even understand like how much, like, how squishy this guy is. Like, he really isn't as tanky as people think. He just has to die with CC. Now my team's gonna get engaged on. It's already gone. Doesn't really matter. I think we just fight mid here, to be honest. I'm gonna get my Sterix now. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna get my Sterix. Now we don't really have to, you know, just honestly fighting anyone here is good. Oh, why are you running from this guy? Whatever, we can fight here. Unfortunate game. I mean, I just don't know what to say. There were mistakes that I made. I'll probably go over this game and just talk about some of the mistakes I could have done better to improve and probably have won this game. There was a lot of things that I could have done differently. Obviously, the team was extremely, like, a very hard team to win with, but there was mistakes, especially team fighting mistakes that, you know, I'm going to try to go over and see from there how we can improve on that. But hope you guys liked the video. Be sure to like, subscribe. If you haven't already, be sure to check around for the VOD review that we're going to be having right after this video, right after I end this game. And I'll see you guys in the next one.